We begin with Russia's war on Ukraine. It's been a month since the invasion began, but Ukrainian forces continue to fight back as President Biden prepares to head to Poland. ABC's Alex Perche has the story.
President Biden wrapping up in Brussels today, announcing a plan to help Europe become less reliant on Russian oil by sending them more U.S. natural gas.
Together with President Biden, we will present a new chapter in our energy partnership.
The president also announcing another $1 billion in humanitarian aid for Ukraine and that the U.S. would welcome up to 100,000 refugees. And he had this warning to Vladimir Putin if Russia uses chemical weapons against Ukraine.
We would respond if he uses it. The nature of the response would depend on the nature of the use.
Pressed by ABC what that would mean.
Would that trigger a military response from NATO?
It would trigger a response in kind. Whether or not you're asking whether NATO would cross, we'd make that decision at the time.
The White House now looking to send chemical detection systems to Ukraine. And as Biden lands in Poland this morning, NATO forces are conducting military exercises along the Polish border with Belarus. In Ukraine, the country's Navy claiming victory, saying it destroyed a Russian warship.
He's losing on the ground. His economy is headed for tatters. President Putin has a big problem on his hand, and he can, at that point, when he realizes that, he can turn to negotiations. He's not there yet.
But Russia claims it's making progress, moving closer to capturing the city of Mariupol. The head of Putin's political party saying no one should have any doubts Russia is here forever. Well, and President Biden will round out his Friday meeting with members of the 82nd Airborne Division in Poland. Alex Perche, ABC News, Washington.
And the U.S. taking a step to try and ease the humanitarian crisis in Europe. Up to 100,000 refugees from Ukraine will be allowed to enter the U.S., according to a source familiar with the decision. The announcement was expected to be made by the president during his European trip as a way to boost support for those in need since the start of the invasion. Polish officials were among those most vocal about the U.S. speeding up the process to bring these people to the country. The UN Refugee Agency says more than 3 million people have already fled Ukraine.